Well, that was hard getting on here. I was out in left field, just carrying away with my freeze dryer Facebook group. Oh, and of course, I don't have a pillow. You'd think after doing this so many times, that I would remember to get a pillow. Ugh, crazy, crazy. Oh, there we go. I was hoping that people would get the notification, and I haven't heard anything from anybody, so. So I broke down. I saw something that I fell for, and I don't think it's very big at all. Uh, a bird bath from Timu. So I went ahead and ordered, and we'll see. I'm kind of excited to see everything I got, but it's going to be quite a while. Hi, Annabeth. How are you doing, darling? I yawned, and now I've got echo in my ears. Well, I have news. Um, my dreams got crushed. People always doing that to you, you know. I Somebody bought the property that I was looking at. Oh, awesome. It's amazing how cool it is in here. I've only got the air conditioning running in the back bedroom. Uh, the house is closed up, and I got the fans going, nice and cool. The freeze dryer's running, which can make it really warm in the dining room and everything. It does say it's a little warm in there, but personally, I don't think it's hot at all. I could turn on this little um, air conditioner and run it until it starts dripping again, but that won't take very long at all. It's got to be taken down and taken apart and washed out again, I think. Thank you for the thumbs up, Annabeth. I appreciate that. Don't know where everybody is today. Ah, there's Miss Teresa. Hello, hello. Oh, my nose is going to itch off now, right? So, Teresa, I don't know if I told you or not, but somebody bought that property I was looking at. Didn't even get up there to actually physically see it. Hey, Christy. So, my dreams are crushed again. But God's got something in store for me that's going to be awesome and inexpensive. I know it sounds terrible that I really want to, you know, buy something that's so cheap, but let me tell you, I can't afford much at all. Yeah, God will send me the right place. Um, Not sure when, but Becky and I are going to go on a little trip with the kids and go camping. And we're probably going to go up to Wilma's. I would like to take them over to Linda's one day and uh, let them see all of Linda's animals. And we want to go fishing or something. So uh, we might find somewhere, but let's put some gas in the generator and waiting for a few minutes to start it. It's getting hot. Yes, it is, Christy. I was saying, I was answering one of the Facebook things about the freeze dryer, and the lady was asking about um, uh, would it be too hot in her garage for the freeze dryer? I would say yes, because we live in Florida. I don't know what part of Florida she lives in. Even even in North Florida, it is still very hot up there. Um, there's not much of a temperature change from here to there, and sometimes it's even hotter there. I got the best, I think, weather of all places in right here where I'm at. Um, and So I just explained to her that I have a window unit, and uh, it blows across the room, and it does not really keep the dining room. We've decided that I think I'm going to go ahead and put another window unit into the dining room I may even just take that unit and move it over there. I'm not sure. But my problem about doing that is um I want to make sure that it's I'd have to put it in that window over there, I believe, because um for it to work right. I don't know. We've been just mulling around thinking about it. Um, I'm pretty comfortable right now. Um, it is the temperature wise outside is 83 degrees, and evidently it's not going to get any hotter than that today, supposedly. So that's good. Not saying that about the rest of the week. The rest of the week goes up and up and up. And on next Monday, it'll be 90 degrees. So it's it's nice to have the 80s temperatures, but pretty soon it'll be all 90s. Um, Something else I wanted to say. Oh. Um, Christy, I need to get with you. I want to talk with you about some stuff and the picnic and so on and so forth. I just haven't had a moment to do that. I will try to messenger you on Messenger or something. Oh my goodness, it's 90s there. Whew. I'm going to be doing the seed thingy, and I've been having some issues this morning. I haven't gotten to it yet, but I also do realize that there's a time difference, and most of the seed companies are in a different time zone than I am. Oh, you don't use Facebook anymore? Well, I don't know how to get a hold of you. Uh, hmm. Do you have my email? If you have my email, drop me an email with your phone number so I can give you a call. And have you thought about going to the picnic? That's what I want. One of the things I wanted to know, but you don't have to go into anything on here. That's why I wanted to talk to you privately. Uh, I've got your number here somewhere. I've got things tossed around trying to clean this camper. Ah, cool. I wish I could get my house clean. But I'm having issues stomach wise, and I don't know what's going on. So, trying to get that fixed to where I'm feeling better. Um, so, so far in the freeze dryer, I have done uh, um, bananas, apples, mangoes, blueberries, yogurt, just regular vanilla Greek yogurt, and then Greek yogurt with mangoes in it, and um, um, ground ground beef, just cooked up ground beef, and a couple of patties. I have not tested the ground beef to see how it tastes, but what I was thinking by having those in the jars, I can take out what I want to use that day, mix up some spices and make me tacos or whatever, and I'm not putting anything to waste. Let's see. It's hard in this small space, making me crazy. Yeah, I know what you mean, Christy. Um, I don't have a small space, but I got everything space. I got everything in my space. More things than I need or want, but I got to go through it all. Anyways, let's see, what else have I got? I did cantaloupe, which turned out very, very well. Um, I have right in there now. I have um, pickled okra, um, mulberries. Um, oh my goodness, my memory is terrible. What all did I put in there? That's terrible. I can't believe that I can't remember. Okay, let me think. I know I did a whole tray of pickled okra, mulberries on one end of the tray, but what did I put on the other end? This is going to drive me insane. Mangoes. 2 trays of mangoes. And what was the other tray? I don't remember. Oh well. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm scaring myself. My memory stinks. And it's getting worse and worse. I don't know if it's because I'm thinking I'm so every time I go to use that freeze dryer, I guess because I'm panicked and scared to death I'm going to tear it up. I I have to go and look at the book to make sure that I got the drain valve closed right. Oh, my nose is going to itch off. Uh. And I did wash it down this time with isopropyl alcohol. Um, and it really wasn't dirty, but I did it anyways. I wiped it out really good. The more stress I'm in, the worse my memory is. Yes. And see, it's been very stressful because Becky had me freaking out about taking care of the kids and when I was going to have him and when I wasn't. And I love her to death. And she knows I'm always here for her anytime. But I want to know in advance what I'm going to be doing and where I'm going to be going. Oh, I know what the other one was. Virginia gives me these little cups of fruit, and I put them in there. One of them was a mixed fruit. Had um, this batch is going to take longer. I believe I'm going to add a lot. Probably, uh, I'm going to add several hours of freeze time probably on it when it comes up, um, because I want it to. I want it to really, really freeze dry it good. Um, but she gets these little cups through the, what is it called? Meals on Wheels that she gets. And um, She had some that was peach and one that was pear and one that was mixed fruit. I don't know what all was in there, but I do know that there was oranges or something in there. And I rinsed off the syrup that was on it and drained them and put them in there. My memory is really bad too. Yeah, I had that problem with my daughter. She would call at the last minute. You wouldn't do a paid babysitter that way. Exactly. Exactly, Christy. And it's not even it wasn't even it's that she didn't know what she was doing. She couldn't figure it out because I don't know why. She just couldn't figure it out. And I'm telling you, I had my B12 shot Friday because I fell out big time. I mean, big time Friday. I was sitting here. It was around noontime. I said, I just got done eating lunch. I'd gone out and worked in the garden. And I think I want to say it was Friday that I was working in the garden. I found all the worms too. And these dang gnats. I hate gnats. Um, I just sat down here and ate my lunch, and I was like, I could not hold my eyes open. I said, to heck with this. I got and went to bed. Well, I woke up and got up and went to work, and Virginia's like, what's wrong with you? I said, I just woke up. I said, I just fell out. I just had to go to bed. I couldn't I couldn't function no more. And I'm feeling that today too. Of course, it is nice and cool here, and the little click, click, click of the fans and stuff is enough to put you off in a trance and go to sleep. So, oh, oh, oh. It's one of them days. But, you know, people can crush our dreams. We just have to keep on dreaming and keep on praying, and God will send us the right thing. Unfortunately, I thought that land would have been perfect for what I wanted. It didn't have a house or anything on it, but I don't know. Maybe the Lord's wanting me to get something that's got a house so that I can have power and water already to it, or septic or whatever. I don't know. And I got them stupid army worms all over my tomato. It was pretty much one or two plants that it was on, but I got every single one of them. I think I haven't seen any more out there. I was I'm on Facebook. I've got Roots and Refuge people, whatever you call it, their Facebook group. And my mom actually started hallucinating from low B12. She started getting in her right mind about 30 minutes after the shot. Then I started giving them at home. Yeah, I give myself one every 2 weeks. And I think I'm going to ask the doctor if I can have them more frequent, every week. I don't know. Although they're expensive. They're like $10 a shot. And I don't know why they're so expensive, but anyways. Um what was I going at? I don't remember what I was saying now. Oh, for Roots and Refuge. she put a couple pictures of these tomato plants, and they didn't have nothing left on them. All of the leaves were gone. I mean, there wasn't a leaf, there even a part of a leaf that was that big. That they had chewed all the rest of the leaf and left that one little spot. Well, it just so happened the way she took the first picture, she had her hand behind it, and it you couldn't see the worm. But when she took the second picture and she was pointing downwards, you could see the worm right on the picture because I pulled it out and blew it up, and I could see it. I was like laughing. I said, I wasn't laughing because of what happened, but I'm like, can't you see these worms? I don't I mean, I know that they're hard to see when they're babies, but this joker was as big around as the stalk of the tomato. Let's see. My B12 was okay. My D3 was low. I'm overdue more blood work. Mm. I'm talking about army worms or tomato worms. Oh, I don't have hornworms. I have I think army worms or something. They're little gray worms with. Let me see if I can pull up a picture of it. Oh, and I got a story to tell you, Teresa. Hmm. Let's see if I can pull it up. I don't know if you can see that. That's one of them. Is that good enough picture for you to tell what kind it is? The woman on Jess's um Facebook group had a hornworm. Those are army worms, right? And I'm telling you, the bugs are out in full force here in Florida. The mosquitoes are eating me up, even in the house. Um, and the I found a wasp at Virginia's house the other day. Yes, I just wasn't following what you were saying. LOL, I thought you were saying Jess had no, no. It was a lady on her Facebook group. So I don't know. My bottom is not healing like I want it to, so I have decided. I saw a video of oh my goodness, let me see, what is her name? Let's see here. Um, I want to say her name is. I can't. I don't want to say it because I know I'm going to butcher it. But it's the Homesteading family. I think it's Rachel, but I'm not sure. I get people's names mixed up. Anyways, she did a video a couple of days ago on antibiotic ointment that I thought was really, really interesting. But I don't have um I don't have bee balm, so I need to get that. Good morning, Susan. How are you? Cedars are out here, but I had bats flying last night, so hoping they control them. Yeah, I haven't seen any bats around here in a long, long, long time. Um, um, April did a video too that I watched of something that I want to do. Um, lemon balm XML X X Oxymil. Um, and I was wondering, I'm sure you will be able to answer this, Teresa. She did an Oxymil, um, which was vinegar and stuff like that to drink. I'm wondering if you can also use that on topical, topically or not. Mosquitoes are bad here, so more flies. I just sprayed and sprinkled DE. I have done that oxymeal. Cool. Did you like it? Did it taste good? I have plenty of lemon balm out there. I really like to try that. I need to get into my bees and work them. Hey Brenda, the the plants are overgrown over there again, and I don't want to suit up as hot as it is. I have to wait until early morning to go out there and suit up and pull those weeds out from in front of it. That's all right, babe. Better late than that. Um, I was telling everybody else I didn't even have a chance on that property. It's already sold. Not the lemon balm one. I have done a few others. Yes, they do good and taste better than tinctures. Good. I think I'm going to start doing them because, just saying, um, I'd rather stay away from the alcohol. It's okay, Brenda. I was really looking forward to going and looking at it instead of just pictures because pictures can be deceiving. But Michael's telling me it looked as good as the pictures, and he wasn't even down here. He told me about it. I think the day before or 2 days before he came down here. He wasn't down here one day until I was on there and showing David or something other while he was down here, and it already said it was sold. That's right. God has the best for me, and that's what I'm hoping. I don't want to jump the gun on God, and I want to be able to do what I can. So what I'm trying to do is learn everything I can while I'm in my place. I have lemon balm, but not bee balm. My bee balm died out a few years ago. I need to get more. That happened a lot when my son was looking at a place. He would make arrangements to see the house the next day and it would sell. Wow. So my daughter and I are going to Georgia either sometime between now and the next 2 or 3 weeks. Um, I need to get with her and get that straightened out, figure it out. Because Willow wants to know we're going to go and camp in tent on their property, and it ought to be a lot of fun. I made banana oil. It was super easy. It's a great. It is great for skin and hair. My husband liked it in his beard. Awesome. Um. Okay. I have two things to say about Chester, my crazy dog. One of them I'm going to show you, and I don't know if you can see it. Whoops. Look who's messing with the doorbell. He rang the doorbell. Actually rang the doorbell. Little turd. I heard him bark last night, and I'm like, the collar will get him. I didn't know the collar had to be on his throat. So he got mad and rang the doorbell. Well, also last night I had cut down the bananas and put them on top of the cage out there that I used to have the baby chicks in. I want you to know that he ate every single banana on that stalk and left nothing but nubs. Thank God he can't get to my garden. That's right, Susan. He is very good. He did kill a rat out there the other day. Charlie got loose Saturday and took me for a chase through the wild blackberries. Oh no. I said, dude, you got them blackberries. I wish I had some blackberries. I want to put some in the freeze dryer so bad. Yeah, that's what I was worried about, Brenda. Because, but, and somebody, who was it I was talking to? My daughter-in-law says, oh, he'll be pooping all over the place. I said, no, I need to go out there and give him some magnesium chews because he's going to be stopped up. Oh, he's a mess. He's so, but I have been letting him, I mean, it's not, I can't blame him for eating the bananas. I should have brought those bananas in. He didn't touch any of the eggs. I left a couple of eggs out there too, and I forgot them. He didn't touch them. Then Saturday night, I heard gunshots, and Ruthie Ann laid on top of me and wouldn't let me up. I had freeze dried sweet peas or sugar or snap peas kind of are still in the case. Oh, they were so good. I said, Ruthie, did God give me you some orders? I don't know about. Probably telling you to stay out of it, stay in bed. You're all right. I am going to go. I'm going to make sure that this run is done. I'm going to go and buy some Jolly Ranchers, some Skittles, and some hot tamales. My girlfriend Wilma eats hot tamales like there's no tomorrow. I've never tasted them. I don't really eat candy, so you know, I've had Jolly Ranchers, um, and I've had Skittles, but I don't really care for them. Um, and Jolly Ranchers, I really don't care for them much either. I don't like the way they pop on my teeth and hurt my teeth. Um, the taste of them's all right. I remember. Now, I will tell you, we used to have. Um, I forget the name of them. They were the same thing, but they were in a stick about that long, and it was flat, and it was about that wide. It was about that thick, and um, we would suck on them and suck on them and suck on them until they were gone. And sometimes we'd bite them off and suck on them and leave them in our mouth. But um, it's all sugar. It's all flavored sugar, right? Those were so good one day, Teresa. Uh, so I imagine they're the same thing now. Um, I'm going to try to. I was not going to do any candy, but I if I go to Wilma's, I promised to take some to her of her candy. If I'm going to do a candy run, I might as well do. I've got 4 trays. Might as well do 4 different kind of candies, right? Let's see. I got some Skittles up in the cabinet I bought on sale because my daughter and granddaughter like them. Um, when you put Skittles through a freeze dryer, they pop and they don't look, they're not the same shape anymore, and they're supposed to be really good. I am not big on candy, especially now that I'm older. I do like wintergreens, lifesaver, mints, though. I don't like Skittles, but trying to stop smoking, I might open them. Yeah, that's a good idea. And you don't have to eat the whole bag. Just suck on one every once in a while. And it ain't like you're gonna get fat because you're skinny. Let's see, what was I doing? I was gonna look to see who's out front. Just heard that um, must be it's the neighbors across the street. So I'm thinking about taking all the mangoes off of the tree, uh, the big ones at least. I've got a Tootsie Pop right now. Oh, yummy. Um, Now I do like Tootsie Rolls and I do like Tootsie Pops. Gotta say. Um, I don't know what the fourth one's going to be. I'm hoping I can find hot tamales, and I don't know even where to go to get candy. You know, I guess Wally World. Dollar Tree. Do you hate these people as much as I do? Hey, Roy, how's it going? I haven't seen you in a while. I have not been. I need to go over to your channel and see what's up. Oh, Dollar Tree sells them in boxes. Well, um, I also thought about doing. You know how at Christmas time you got all those little um candy canes and stuff like that. I thought about doing those. Those would be nice to put in there. Um, but I've got to come up with a fourth candy to put in there, and I've got to. I'm. I've got to watch more videos on how to run the candy cycle because I don't understand it. Maybe David can help me with it. I wouldn't even mind doing like, well, I don't think it would work. Some people have done caramel and and it turned out nice, and some people have said it's not any good. It doesn't work. So I don't know. Um so is there anything that you guys think that I should try to freeze dry that you guys would be interested in learning about? Yeah, I haven't really put any videos out lately. I did one on the little rain we got yesterday. Ah, I told you, but telling others at the yard sales we went to Saturday, they are selling freeze dried Skittles in pints for $6 each. Yep. Airheads would be good. I don't know what an airhead is. That's pretty bad. I don't know what candies are. Well, that's not bad. It's good. So, anyways, I'm gonna just go and see what they got and maybe pick out. Maybe I might even do more than four. Maybe I might do two different things to a to a tray. You never know. Excuse me. Well, Roy, we're getting a lot of pretty rain here. My garden's growing good. My bees are active. They're getting a lot of stuff going on. I need to go in them. I was just telling everybody I need to go in them and I need to suit up and pull the weeds out around them because it's grown up again. I haven't moved them to my garden yet. I really want to get them into the garden, but David says I got to move them away and then move them back. I'd say move them 3 yards and then move them 3 yards and then move them 3 yards. There's way too much traffic on this road these days. Almost wish I'd moved further out. Kathy, sweet corn. I wonder if it tastes like candy, like a candy. Uh, uh, Susan, sweet corn is one of the things that I am going to put in next. My very next run will have sweet corn in it. I'm going to see if Walmart has corn on the cob. I want to actually cut it off the cob, and I'll tell you one of the reasons why is because if like Wilma and them guys have corn come in, she can pre-freeze it for me. Well, that wouldn't work because I have to get it all the way from Georgia, won't I? I'd have to keep it in a frozen state. I wish to God I had the ability to have a cooler that would be a freezer to put in the back of my truck, to be honest with you, because I could carry a lot of stuff frozen. I even thought about getting a um, freezer that's propaned and hooking it up in the back of my truck so that I can travel with it, so that whenever we get deer or something like that, I can just put it in there and keep it cold, keep it frozen. They keep saying rain. We got clouds, a few sprinkles. We got a really bad rain yesterday with some hail in it too. Oh, I hope it didn't destroy your garden like mine was. I did pull up all of those squash, guys. They were just devastated. Why move them? Your garden is right there, isn't it? Well, okay. I want to move them because they're on this side of the yard where um if we sit out there, I'm concerned about people getting stung, or is if they're in the garden where I planted all the plants for them to go to. I think there will be a lot better, and I do most of all the gardening, so I don't have to worry about um, them getting bothered. And I think they will get more sunlight in the garden than where they're at. And I just need to work that whole side of the yard over there and redo my um what is it called, dragon fruit, because I never get any dragon fruit off of it anymore, and it's really making me angry. Hey, big dreams, tiny budget, how are you today? Listening while I shovel gravel. It was good for our garden, Brenda, and the hail didn't damage anything. Fantastic. I wish it would rain here. I planted loofah gourds the other day, and the next morning half of them were already dead. Oh no. So, um, I just think actually I wanted to move them in the space where the um what do you call it? I wanted to put them in the space where the squash are, but then I decided that it would probably be better if I put them in the other part of the garden where I don't garden, but it will be facing south so that the bees can come out and go straight into the garden to get whatever they want. We've been in the 90s, no rain. It's killing me trying to keep everything watered. Oh, sorry to hear that, Brenda. So we got to pray for Brenda to get some rain. So, Christy, are you getting any blackberries off of them bushes? Our blackberries are still green yet. Yeah, mine are. As long as mine have been poked out there, you'd think they'd be black. I do have one or two black ones out there though that I need to get before the dog gets or the birds get. Okay. Now, y'all know those blackberry fields that Sherry and I used to go and harvest blackberries? They are gone. There's no blackberry field there at all. It's really weird. It's like they died back and they're not there this year. Cool. Well, it won't be long, Christy. You better watch because the deer will get them as fast as they can. And make sure you got snake boots on. I am from now on. I'm going to try and wear snake boots anytime I go foraging because I don't want to take a chance after seeing some videos of people that have been foraging and didn't didn't and seeing snakes and stuff like that. I'm not looking forward to that. I watched oh, what's his name? I can't think of his name. The guy on Arms Family. I can't think of his name to save my life. Hey, never enough time. How are you today? I can't think of his name. Why is my brain dead? Um. Anyways, he literally put down a bucket and caught a snake, and the snake went in there and went off. But it was a few weeks ago. Papa Pepper had a his kids found a snake, and he literally showed how easy you could get bit because you can't see them in Daniel from Arms Family. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. My brain don't work. Um he let that rattlesnake out onto leaves and you could not see it if you didn't watch him drop it. Uh Boo Kitty was killed. 3 baby rabbits so far. He and Miss B Kitty are sneezing, and I'm praying over them. Still eating though. Wow. So I'm gonna put that on there, um, Christy. Oh, that gnat is just getting after me. Are you getting any rain where you're at, Francine? My kitties eat the heads off the baby rabbits, so tired of finding headless bunnies. Aw, none at all. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, it's in their nature, Christy. I mean, wow. That's the way mine is normally. But I'm actually got some good. Mine's sand, dusty sand. But now that I've been adding all this compost and garden soil and stuff to it, it's doing much better. And I have to say, I am so very impressed. And I will probably end up, if I find them on sale again, I will probably end up buying, if I have the money to, investing in more green stocks. They are doing amazing. I am so impressed. I love growing in them, and um, the potting soil that I used is really really nice. I've used it in several containers. Let's see, Emery. I had a cat that used to behead the bunnies and then bring the body to my dogs. Wow. At least you won't have mice, Christy. Ours keep them away. They get the moles too. Awesome. And that's another thing. I am allergic to cats, but I will, whenever I get property, I will have barn cats and stuff. And I I think it will help so much keep down the things that I don't care for. Oh yeah, I hate mice and rats. Boo is on it. Great mouser. B is more into catching bugs and lizards. My daughter's cat kills snakes. Now I've heard that too. My cats keep everything away, even spiders and crickets. That's awesome. Any more prayer requests? I'm going to go ahead and pray real quickly. Okay. Pray my shop gets delivered today. Okay. I've been waiting 3 weeks. Oh, that would kill me. I need $10 to last 2 weeks or a miracle. All right. I'm going to add on with your cats for money. Her roommate went home, but she had started reading the Bible to my mom. Aww. Please include me and my family in your prayers. Okay, Francine. I saw some knockoff green stock containers at Family Dollar. It was the end of the season. I should have bought them, but they were $5 a piece for each level. That's crazy. Later found out they were a dollar level. Wow. Prayer for all the above requests and prayers for Kathy a place. Oh, thank you, Teresa. Yes, y'all keep me in your prayers. I need to find property. I really do. Because, I mean, if it came down to it, I could sell this house. Um, but I put a lot into the tropical trees and stuff like that, and some of them I will have to um I will probably have to build something to keep them. Um um and what I'm hoping for, hey, if that Georgia property had been I'd been able to get it, I think it would have been perfect. I could have built like a giant high tunnel or something like that and made it tropical so that I could pull up the sides and keep it warm enough inside there and grow the things that I love to eat. Now, that being said, there are some things that are in the ground I've already put in the ground that I'll never be able to remove without killing them. Um, that's why I put my new miracle fruit into a container. Um, I'd like to get some jaboticabas in containers. I've got a lot of fruits and stuff in containers to take with me, and I can move those into a environment. But just pray. I don't. It's so hard to figure out what I can do with a property because of the location that I may have to be in. I think I bought the one I have at Aldi's a couple of years ago. It was $12 for a 3 level one, I think. God has a perfect plan in store for you, Kathy. Thank you. Um, he sure does. And I can't outthink him. And I can't outgive him. And he is the almighty perfect provider for me. A man and his wife have a big high tunnel a few properties down. The man introduced himself one day at Tractor Supply. Awesome, Christy. You ought to say, hey, I want to come and see your place. So let me go ahead and pray, and then we can still continue to talk about things. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for the time that we've got here. I pray, Lord, that you bless the folks that are on here. Christy's kittens have little wheezes and stuff, and she's concerned about them. Heal them quickly and make them feel better. And Lord, financially she's had difficulties. I pray, Lord, that you bless her and continue to bless her. Don't let her worry about the money. And Lord, everything everything in its time, right? We all need we all need money. We all need things to do with our money. I know sometimes I go overboard and I have to pray and ask for forgiveness where I've looked towards buying something and then I went splurged on something else. And Lord, I pray, Lord, that you get me on the right track so I'm not splurging on things and I can save my money for property. And dear Heavenly Lord, Father, Lord, we pray that the people like Brenda and others, uh, I can't remember, I think Francine and so on, are not having enough rain. So I pray, Lord, that you send rain their way, not harmful rain, but good rain to help things grow and help water it in, help soak it into the ground, not where it's going to wash off and wash away whatever good that they have going on. I pray, Lord, that you find the perfect roommate for Teresa's mom. We were worried last time that she wouldn't be the right person, but she ended up being a very good fit. So, I know it's not what we think, but what you think she needs, Lord. So I pray, Lord, that you send her somebody quickly. Um, and I pray, Lord, that Big Dreams get their shop delivered very, very soon, even if it's today or tomorrow. Please, Lord. They really need that. I hate to see somebody wait. I know when I was waiting for my freeze dryer, I was freaking out and it had me, tied in knots. So I pray, Lord, that they get that and it gets put together quickly. I want to lift up Francine and her family. You know what their needs are. I pray, Lord, that you bless them and heal whatever is going on, Lord, that they need healed. If it's finances, Lord, give them all the finances that they need. And I bless you and I thank you for all that you do for me. And thank you for always being there for me, no matter what. In your precious sweet name, Jesus, amen. Uh, I tell you, when things are at my lowest, God always shows up. That's right. He sure does, Christy. I know that. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I appreciate that. I know that. Um, when I fret or something, it's always for, and even when I'm driving, I get so frustrated. When I get frustrated or annoyed or whatever by something, I just have to shake my head because I know, okay, Lord, what are you trying to tell me? I need to slow down and don't let people upset me while I'm driving. I need to slow down, not spend so much money because I'm wanting to save towards this or that. And now I'm really going to focus. I mean, I've got things in order to fulfill my dreams. I do need to. This is going to be hard for me. I really do need, because I have a lot of crap, a lot of stuff that I really love, but a lot of crap. I really do need to focus on getting rid of all the excess stuff that I don't use. I have a lot of cookie jars and I love them. I won't get rid of all of them, but I do need to get rid of some of them. There's a lot of stuff. In fact, some of the cookie jars I would even put in my garden. I think that would look really cute. But Um, you know, do I package them up to go to another home, or do I package them up to go to my new home? I'm going to leave this running, but I have to get back to work. All right, sweetheart. I'm going to get off here in a few minutes anyway. The cord on my lawnmower broke, and I asked God, well, what should I work on now? He said, be still and know that I am God. Amen. And that's the hardest part, too, Kathy. Some of your cookie jars, I think, I are worth a lot. Yes, they are. I've got I've got a cookie jar that's up there on my freezer that the last time I checked on it was over $150. Uh, and it is um, the old lady in the shoe. It's solid green. And then I have another one that's very old too, that was given to me by a fellow that I took care of. And it is Pinocchio. And it is older than the both of us. It's probably, well, he may not even be alive anymore. It's probably a good 80 years old. Um, I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. I do have a lot of new ones, but I have a lot of old ones. I used to collect them. You know, everybody's got their hobbies. At one time, that was my thing. And I still do love cookie jars. If I had the right place for them so they wouldn't get dirty, but I'm telling you, they collect dirt. No matter whether they're on top of the freezer, on top of the cabinetries, they, for some reason, the dust attracts to them badly. Exactly. I don't know where to sell them at. Um, I'd like to probably take them to an antique store or something and see if they will sell them, if they will buy them. I don't know. But the one, probably my oldest ones I'll probably keep. I have a great big log one. That was my grandmother's. You know, there's some of them I don't want to get rid of. My sister has our grandmother's Aunt Jemima cookie jar. I have a I have a cookie jar that I don't know if I still have it or not. It was um it was all made in white porcelain, and it it could have passed for an Aunt Jemima. It had that same type of dress and everything. I'm not sure. I have to look at it. But I have to pull all those down over my cabinets in the kitchen and pull the cabinets off the walls and replace all them. I've got a lot of work to do to this house before I could even dream of selling it to get the right amount of money for it. Yeah, but people around here don't want to pay for them, Christy. I don't get it. Um, I just don't understand it. And then I worry about, okay, if I put them in a cookie in a garage sale, would somebody lift up the lid and crack it by dropping it too hard on top of each other? There's things that go through my mind, right? At one time, the kids didn't understand um, about my obsession with cookie jars. They thought it was just cookie jars. So, my Linda and Becky and my mother in law would pick up cookie jars all over, right? And I have bought new cookie jars that I liked. I've got a milk like container cookie jar up there that I liked and I bought. But they would buy me cookie jars and they'd get them at Walmart or whatever and they're new. And I have one that's um, a gardening pitcher, a water, and it's got some flowers on it, and the top's got a little butterfly to the top of it. That's a new one that I could put out in the garden and really enjoy it. But and maybe even put a I maybe even could put it into something and make a fountain out of it. I don't know. I've thought a lot about putting different things in that one. In Alabama, I was a little afraid to try a yard sale by myself in that area. I bet. And that's the way it is here, too. You usually can't get a good price at yard sales. You need to do eBay or an antique shop. Yeah, if you decide to sell. I collected oil lamps, so I sold some, but I had a store at that time. Yeah. Oh, have you guys noticed some of y'all that know Sherry at 7 Acres, um was it 7 Acres? 70 Farm. Getting Linda's and uh hers mixed up. She's got an antique um like thingy now that she's doing. I've seen several posts on Facebook on what she's doing. You have to be careful with yard sales. Here you get cased. Yep. 70s farm. 7D farm. We know who we're talking about, Brenda. You know who I'm talking about. Yep, 70. That long yard sale they do, I think, August 1st from Alabama through Kentucky is a good sale. It's just so hot. Teresa just went to an awesome yard sale in Kentucky where they're at, several miles long, um, through several counties, I think she said. Well, folks, I think I am going to get off of here. I appreciate you guys coming in and pray for me. That silly dog. If he learns to ring the doorbell, I mean, that might have been just a freak thing, but if he learns to ring it more, I will be waking up all the time. I know I will. The model's book up ahead of the sale, so many people go to it. Ah, motels book up. The 400-mile yard sale was this past weekend, goes through western Kentucky. That dang gnat is pestering me. Anyways, you guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.